Let's take examples from Genshin Impact. Recently, I just played the first Descendant, and then, well, before that I played Stellar Blade, Resident Evil, Hogwarts Legacy. Well, you guys get the picture. If you guys see any backgrounds, or perhaps if you guys are wondering what games I play, most of them, the majority of what games I have is either made in Asia or an old game that is in the era of 2000 or 1990s, something like that. The PS1 era and the PS2 era, PS3, you guys get the picture. So you guys are gonna be seeing a lot of that. I just hope I don't get FOMO at this point, since you know what it means. Now we're gonna react to an article from That Park Place, where Genshin Impact developer reminds players that Genshin Impact is fiction, has nothing to do with what's happening in the real world. It seems game developer Genshin Impact MiHoyo remind player that their game is fictional after player apparently filed a complaint that the game is racism and colorism. Ooh, who was it? Ex-user Haunted Faye, who apparently deleted his account originally posted on July 12th. Okay. Exactly what I thought. Yep, it's probably been almost a week since he done that. The user posted, Genshin is not real life. Genshin Impact, what kind of response is this when a player submits feedback about racism and colorism? Haunted Hey, I have to guess he's a woke leftist, if I had to make a guess. Embarrassing, unprofessional behavior from a company of grown-up, post-mature, well-read developed. What are they, white hoyo? Really? Please kindly remind that Genshin Impact is a work of fiction, according to MiHoyo. It's not related to actual people, events, groups, or organization. We do really hope you understand. Okay, this is what happens when people like this don't understand the difference between fiction and reality. The game is fiction, and this is why many video games made in the West are failing, because they need to insert real-life events into the game. It's called virtual signaling, and many games made in Asia want to avoid that because they know what happened with Bud Light. They don't want to go that route. Many game developers from the East, mainly in Asia, they want to avoid that. And not only that, Black Myth Wukong, the reason why it's not exhorting Sweet Baby Inc.'s influence or their $7 million extortion, or in this case, guidance fee, because someone complained there is no gay people, which if you don't know, China has banned them. Many LGBT people in China already been banned. That's the reason why Black Myth Wukong is not featuring people like that. And this is about Chinese mythology. It's a different thing. This is not the first time Genshin Impact accused players, or player has accused developers of racism. Back in April 2021, a number of players called for a boycott, claiming that the Helicurl enemy monster in the game were racist because the developer referenced indigenous people as an inspiration for their design. It's fiction, dude! One user posted, boycott Genshin Impact, I've been waiting for this moment. Yeah, this one is a leftist. Did y'all know that MiHoyo used indigenous people as reference to Helicurls? They're not even hiding it. It's fiction, numbnuts. Others took issues with the character Shinyan and Kaya. Ex-user Shinyan Lovso wrote, boycott Genshin Impact, this is how your dark-skinned character should look like. Not two shades, but oh yeah, this is what it looks like. Not fluctuating tone, they have darker skin. Also, we're not exotic, scary. You can write dark-skinned character without using colorism and racism as a big plot point. Ex-user, I can't even say the word, says boycott Genshin Impact. Yeah, you guys can read this. I'm pretty much certain you guys heard this. This one, you scared having black people in your game, I think. Who's scared? Numbnuts. My god. As they should, Hoyoverse needs to be held accountable, taking inspiration from historical figure, whitewashing them to benefit their game, and then completely ignoring their players is blatant disrespect. Grow up. I don't know what to say this. This is why I have difficulty standing Genshin Impact. The community itself is quite racist, and the brand themselves are legit pushing it by whitewashing a historical black figure. Everyone commenting too literally have no PFP if themselves to be racist with your chest. Okay, first, that's completely false. Wait, you have a petition? If you have a petition, why the game is still on? I check on the Epic Game Store. It's still on, bro, because it's free to play. Next, it states, you guys can read this one. I'm not gonna bother that. Cultural appropriation and whitewashing perpetuate harmful stereotypes, diminish the rich cultural heritage of indigenous communities. These practices not only misrepresent culture but also contributes ongoing marginalized and disrespect. It then urged MiHoyo engage with indigenous cultural consultants, revise existing content to ensure accurate representation, commit to creating diverse and inclusive characters. No, they're not doing it. No, they're not doing it. Genshin Impact is successful. For that, let me check. What's the score? I need to check the player score. Genshin Impact player count. Let's see how many people are. Okay, what's the player count? Online, active. Let's see the player count for online in the past hours, when was this? I don't know when was this one. I just pick it up. Now, according to this, it says here it's about 591 or 590,000 players, and Twitch watch hours is 5 million past 30 days. That's a lot. Active players reaches 62 million. My God. You sign a petition. You see, petition have two different things. It can do what it needs to be done, or it can do the opposite, like what you do. I mean, take a look what happened with Stellar Blade. People hated it. IGN gave it a low score. The first Descendant, the Metacritic is about what, 5, while IGN gave it a 5. And here's another thing. Demon Slayer got a 3 because IGN was out of touch. According to Vera Dark, most importantly, I will have to inform you that sometimes when people say that game is trash or anything, according to journalists, well, gamers are gonna pick up anyway because, remember, YouTubers are the new journalists. IGN is not, well, most of these are activists. They don't trust the gamers. They hate the gamers. That's the main thing. Of which, I'm not gonna be picking out Genshin Impact yet, which I'll be one day, maybe when I get a new laptop.
Alpha, the Ironheart was stolen. The operation failed.
Damn it! I never expected Corel to show up in person after everything we've gone through to find that Ironheart. If we don't find the other 2 Ironhearts before he does, the dimensional wall will be in danger.
Don't lose hope, HQ. We've made contact with a guide. It's going to help us.
Leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget, remember, sometimes a good game can always be good despite the score is low. If you want gaming news or anything, visit my first channel up here or link in the description.